Good afternoon, folks. This is topic B. Talks about supporting a grieving loved one at the end of life. All right, so we shall delve into that this afternoon for this discussion. So please join me in today's discussion for B. Here we go. Supporting a grieving loved one can be challenging, but your presence and compassion can make a significant difference. Here are 5 important ways to help comfort someone who is grieving. Okay, number 1, be present and listen. Okay. Sometimes the best support you can offer is simply being there and listening. Allow them to express their feelings without judgment or interruption. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, offer practical help. Grief can make everyday tasks overwhelming. Offer to help with chores, cooking, or running errands. Small acts of kindness can provide much needed relief. Okay, next one. Express empathy. Acknowledge their pain and let them know you care. Simple statements like, I'm here for you, or I can't imagine how hard this must be for you, hold on, I'll get it. I'll be right with you. Can be very comforting. Okay, and then we get avoid giving advice. Instead of offering solutions or advice, focus on providing emotional support. Everyone grieves differently, and what works for one person may not work for another. The other thing, stay connected. Continue to check in on them regularly, even after the initial period of grief. Grieving is a long process and ongoing support is crucial. Okay, then we get down to the bottom piece here. Remember, your support can make a big difference in their healing journey. Is there a specific situation you're dealing with where you need more detailed advice? So that's B for this afternoon. And I want to add a couple things to this presentation. When you help somebody grieve, make sure you have time to sit and listen. Make them feel important. Make them the center of your attention when you're helping them go through grief. just be there. Just be their support for for when they need you. It really makes a difference in people. Because like this presentation, uh, has in it, people grieve differently. And in other videos, I have made suggestions for people on how to go through grief. Thing that comes to mind is take the person's picture and make a blanket out of it, or wear a piece of clothing of theirs, or use their favorite perfume or cologne that they used to use, or maybe like I said, if someone's having a hard time with someone being gone, spray their favorite perfume around, or like get a stuffed animal and put their favorite scent inside. I've done that. There's totally different ways people deal with grief. Like I said, not everybody's the same. Not everybody handles grief the same way. Some people, if they don't have any families, if they don't have anybody to support them, some people shut themselves off for like days, months, weeks. So you have to remember that you have to make sure that they know that you're there to support them whenever they need you. I've done it for people for a long time. And like I said, it's it's different for other people. It's very different. And it takes a person a long time to accept a person being gone. You know, it's not an easy thing to go through. Because part of end of life care, like I said in the other video the other day, part of the end of life care that we give people is the grieving process. We let them call us and sit with them for like I said, aftercare lasts 6 months. After somebody passes, their family member gets 6 months of aftercare. Now that is so they can voice their anger, voice their grief of the um, grief of the person being gone. That's what that's what he that's what the 6 month period is for, is to help somebody work through that. Now, me myself, I not only am I certified in end of life care, but I'm also certified in a lot of different areas that encompass each other. Which, what I mean by that is, all of my certifications, they intertwine with each other. Like my end of life certification, like I said, it in it interacts with gerontology for elderly folks, helps them out a lot. I've also helped people Different social workers deal with different cases. So, depends on how a person takes grief. It depends on how they want to deal with that grief too. Sometimes they just want to deal with it alone, but sometimes it's better off if somebody deals with it with a group of people or counselor, therapist. Just depends. Just thought I'd do this one for today. Be back on shortly with C. Till then, Gator Wellness. Take care. Like I always say at the end of these shows, if anybody has any show ideas, comments, things they want me to look into, leave it in the chat below for me, please, and I will see what I can do about getting it on for you. That's what I'm here for. That's why I made this channel, so I could help a lot of people with things that I'm certified in. So, I'm always here to help when somebody has an issue. So, let me know. Leave it below for me, please.